Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullaahi wa barakaatuh. Welcome back to the channel. This is Ibn Aqib, and today, inshallah, we are diving into something essential for every Muslim who recites the Quran. I'm talking about Tajweed, not just learning it, but mastering it step by step, even if you are starting late or starting over. Whether you're a student, a busy worker, or a parent juggling a million things together, this video will show you how to build a solid Tajweed foundation without feeling overwhelmed or lost. Let's begin. Bismillah. Now first, let's be clear. Tajweed is not about sounding beautiful for people. It is about respecting the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and reciting them the way they were revealed. When we recite the Quran properly, we are preserving the exact sounds, meanings, and beauty that the Prophet Muhammad SAW taught his companions. And let me be honest with you, small mistakes like shortening a letter or skipping a sound might not change the meaning, but some mistakes do. For example, pronouncing sirata with a sin instead of sword, mean riwayat to house, might seem minor, but it changes the Arabic root word and the meaning. That is why we study Tajweed, not just to beautify, but to protect. The first step in your Tajweed journey is to collect your pronunciation of each letter, which we call Makhaarij al-Huruf, the place where the sound exits from. You can't apply Tajweed rules if your basic letter sounds are off. For example, mixing up Ain and Hamza is very common. So how do you fix this? Simple, grab a mirror and record yourself reciting. Compare your sound with expert reciters like Sheikh Usaili al-Minshawi. Better still, lead to a qualified teacher. You need it, even if it is once a week online. Don't rush this stage. It is foundation of everything else. Once you have got the letter sounds rightly, it is time to move to the next part, the Tajweed rules themselves. Think of this as the grammar of Quranic recitation. You don't need to memorize the names of every rule at first. Just understand the effect of each one. For example, Ikhfaa means to hide a sound lightly. Idghaam is when letters match together. Then you have Qalqalah, where the sound bounces, and Mud, where there is lengthening, elongation of vowels. Use a color-coded mushaf if you can. It makes it so much easier to visualize the rules as you read. And again, consistent listening to professional reciters is key. It helps you a lot. They demonstrate all of these rules naturally. Now, for the most important part, practice. And not just any practice, intentional, structured, consistent practice. Start with short surahs that you already know, like Surah Al-Fatiha, or the last 10 surahs from Surah Nas. Slow down your recitation and apply what you have learned. Don't worry about fluency at this stage. Focus on correctness first. Collect your letters and the surah. Read aloud daily, and if possible, send voice recordings to a teacher or Tajweed group for feedback. Make it a habit, even if it is just 10 minutes daily. Over time, your fluency will catch up naturally. Now, let me warn you about a few common mistakes that delay progress. First, rushing to read the long surahs without mastering short ones first. It is like building a house without laying the foundation. Second, neglecting the role of listening. Listening to perfect recitation trains your ears to recognize mistakes. And third, don't compare yourself to others. The Tajweed is not a race. Everyone has a different journey. Stay consistent and sincere, and you will improve over time, inshallah. So, if you have ever felt that learning Tajweed is too hard or too late for you, release that thought right now. Take it, take it one rule, one letter, one surah at a time. It is not about perfection, it's about sincerity and steady effort. Comment below and tell me, where are you currently in your Tajweed journey? Are you just starting? Are you struggling with certain rules? I'd love to read and respond to your stories. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss the next lesson you won't miss the next video. Until next time, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the Quran the spring of our heart, the light of our qalb, and the guide in our life. Amen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullaahi wa barakatuh.